Yo, welcome back. Before you start skipping a little this intro, because I know obviously no one really wants to listen to me rattling on in the morning or afternoon or any time, whatever time you're watching the video. So yeah, I promise I'll be quick because I know no one will ever watches that anyway. Just quick one today, probably going to be a pretty quick video. I might get some other footage on the same job, but the main focus is going to be on the MK rapid fix socket, I think it's called. It's the new one. I'll put a picture over there now. It's the MK rapid fix double sockets. It's basically got lever connectors on the back rather than screw-in terminals, as you've probably just seen from that picture, if I could be bothered editing that in, which I probably will. So yeah, we're going to a job today where one of the sockets is faulty on a double socket, it doesn't work, so we're just going to be swapping that. So I'm just going to use this new MK socket as a quick test, see what it's like. What I do ask of you, if you don't mind, please like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here and you've not already done it. It really does help the channel out and I do appreciate it. So if you could do that for me, I'll be very grateful. And the other thing, I'd like you to let us know in the comments about these MK sockets. What do you think? Do you think they're going to be good for the electrical industry? Do you think they're going to be a bad thing? Are they going to just encourage more DIY? Because they look very simple once they start cottoning on. I know MK are the first to make the socket, or they are to my knowledge anyway, but they probably won't be the last. I'm sure they'll all start going the same way. Personally, I think I'd rather stick with screw terminals, but yeah, I've not yet tried the MK socket. And the six quid per socket, £6 that is per socket, which is quite high, but if it's just a one-off job, like we're just swapping one socket in a house, it's not that high. And considering they've only just been released, obviously the price, and especially when competitors start coming out, they'll probably go down to almost the cost of a normal socket. Will the time scale, I don't think it takes that long to change a socket, so I don't think it can be that much quicker, but we'll see. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments, I do appreciate it. Thank you. This is the socket that we'll be replacing with the new MK not master seal, that's the outside stuff. Rapid fix, I think they called, don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. Reason being, look, this is faulty on that side, so obviously the socket's just gone. So what I'm going to do, plug that in, I'm going to go and isolate it, and I'll take this off. So yeah, fancy it being just a single cable, like a spur off another socket or whatever, because I just wanted to try it out with today, but hey, never mind. And the fact that the colours are new and old, just to mess with anyone with OCD. Might have run into our first problem with the earth being quite short. So normally on a socket you'd have an earth in like the top two corners, whereas this is in the middle, so it may need extending to actually reach. One good feature though is at the top there, it's got this strip length for the cable, so you get inside the connector like that, so you know that you've stripped enough to go inside. So I'm just going to bang this on now. Hopefully the earth will reach, if not I'll have to extend it anyway. Nice. Well, those lights are actually on, but this camera's just not picking them up for some reason. I think it's the LED flicker. Yep, all 3 lights are on both. Very weird. Depends where I point the camera, it just sort of goes off. Obviously that's not the correct test tool to do any test results, and it's not the correct way to do safe isolation, so don't take that as how to do it. Yeah, so they went in quite nice, quite clicky, quite tight. I give them a pretty good pull. Obviously it was very quick. So yeah, just let us know what you think.